John Lennon said he was never interested in horrifying Beatles song by Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney and John Lennon didn't always take pride in every track they penned for the Beatles. John particularly wasn't shy about criticizing his bandmates' compositions post-breakup. John was especially critical of Paul's contributions to the Abbey Road finale medley, the S.G.D. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album from 1967, and the hit single, Let It Be. Reflecting on Let It Be during a 1980 interview, John remarked, "That's Paul. What can you say? Nothing to do with the Beatles." John did not spare his own songs either, expressing regret over penning the track, It's Only Love, which he slammed by saying, "That's the one song I really hate of mine. Terrible lyrics." Paul has similarly picked apart some of the songs, like Little Child from With the Beatles, the group's second album, Little Child, with its plea for someone to dance and take a risk, was inspired by Whistle My Love by Elton Hayes, especially the I'm so sad and lonely line. According to Paul acknowledged that Little Child was merely filler material for the album. He later candidly assessed the piece, saying, Little Child was a work job. Different songs came out of inspiration and just flowed. Others were labor, like quickly writing a song for Ringo for the album. Observed Paul, but there was one Beatles tune that John Lennon and Paul McCartney mutually disliked. Hold Me Tight, mainly penned by Paul in 1961, bore the hallmark Lennon-McCartney byline, as was customary for their collaborative works for the Beatles. Finding its place on early live performance lists, Hold Me Tight was first tackled during the grueling 12-hour recording session for their debut, Please Please Me, on February 11, 1963. Despite 13 attempts, the track was scrapped from the lineup. Similarly to Little Child, the song eventually landed on their sophomore album, with the Beatles, after an additional 9 takes on September 11th and 12th, 1963. It wasn't among the smoothest recordings they produced.